All right, let's check it out, everybody. Little Bobby Barrows. That it? Oh, come on. Don't tell me people paid $20 just to get a little 2-minute video. Anyways, check this out real quick. This is Clock Tower Rewind. This came out months ago, but I refrained from purchasing it. I waited for a sale. I mean, I'm a huge Clock Tower fan, so I'm just kind of looking at some of the... Oh, this is... I've seen this before. It's really cool.
When I was 5 years old,
my
father went missing. And soon after that, my mother passed away. So I was sent to Granite Orphanage, the place where I live now. The mansion known as Clock Tower.
We're so lucky to live in a mansion like this.
I'm not so sure about it. I think it's really creepy.
But it's still better than being in an orphanage, right, Jennifer? I think it's strange that the owner of the mansion hasn't shown up yet. And we still don't know why we were all adopted.
Because Mr. Barrows loves helping children. And you will get to meet him
that's apparently
very soon.
Susie Hunter
Come,
voicing Miss
It's time to go to
Barrows,
bed
from
and
what I
get some sleep
understand.
now.
Sphere Hunter, known as Twitter. Okay, so let's see. What's this? Oh, okay. I don't have any of those. So, I mean, I guess this is kind of cool. I got this for like $12. The original asking price is like, holy shit. Let me fucking volume. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this. They've got this epic music, this like sort of epic Lord of the Rings music in here. I don't know why. It's just Clock Tower. Okay, so yeah, the original asking price was like $20. And I'm like, I don't know about that. This is technically a Super Nintendo game, okay? And I know it's like an original copy of this game would probably be worth hundreds of dollars, maybe thousands. But this is more or less, I feel like, an emulated version of the game for the fucking PC. So I'm like, okay, $20? I don't know if I'm gonna spend $20 on this game. So I got it for like $12. Steam had a sale. So I decided to just finally get it. One of my favorite games. I love the series. The first two games, at least. I haven't played Ghost Head. And the original writer behind Clock Tower wasn't involved in that one, so I'm not too hyped about Ghost Head. Let's see, we got Rewind, original. We're gonna do Rewind. Play the enhanced version featuring quality of life updates and content restored from the first year edition of Clock Tower. Okay. Play the original version of Clock Tower. But I'm not gonna lie, the best Clock Tower is this one, the Super Nintendo version. It was also ported for the PlayStation. I think that's really what we're playing is the PlayStation ported to the PC. if that makes sense. So they took the NES version of the Super Famicom, known as in Japan, ported it to the Sony PlayStation, and then from there Capcom got the rights to Clock Tower, so they're the ones who released this, I guess, and they just took the PlayStation version and ported it to PC. And I think this is on consoles too, so shut up for now. Yes, this is probably the best one in the series. But I really do have a soft spot for, well, not a soft spot, but an affinity for the Clock Tower on PlayStation. The Panic confirmed. It gets confusing with this series. Which one's the first one? Which one's the second one? Which one's the third one? Listen, if you want to know the chronological order of this series, just research it yourself, because it's really stupid to go an explanation of it. But it has to do with the game being released in Japan instead of the United States. That's why the chronological order is so fucking wonky. Too wonky. Bit dramatic. Just a little dramatic. Human Entertainment, 1995. This is an oldie. It was September when Jennifer and her friends, who were all raised in Grant Knight Orphanage, received an offer to be adopted. This is how it all started. I thought they would at least put voice work into the part, but am I complaining too much? I mean, come on. Laura, hurry up. It's going to be sundown before we get to the house. Miss Mary. What is it? House we're going to live in from now on. Do you know what it's like? Haha, this is the 5th time since last night you've asked me that question. You don't need to worry, it's a very lovely house. I think we can see it from here. There it is. Yeah, wouldn't you like to live there? This house is so big. Huge. It really is. I can't believe this is only the main hall. I'm going to say hello to the owner of the house. You girls wait for me here. Well, Miss Mary has always fucking confused me. She's like the most confusing aspect of this game for me. Okay, so I don't know her role. Like, all of a sudden she seems like she's like the caretaker at the orphanage, and she's leading them to the Barrows mansion. The next thing you know, she's actually Miss Barrows, and she's the actual owner of this house. You know, it gets so confusing. I don't know. Maybe I haven't played this. You know, maybe that's why I can't seem to quite understand it, because I haven't played this in so many. Hey, Anne. I wonder what kind of person Miss Barrows is, right? Yeah. Well, What? House is big. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't think I'll like it here. Loat. Is that loat? Oh, I missed. Whatever. It's taking too long. I go check on her? No, that's fine. I'll do that. This text is going a little quick. That didn't take long. Where is everybody? Hey, stop teasing me. It's a lot easier to play this game with an actual mouse. That really does help. Locked. Yeah, so another funny thing that I just realized, Jesus, what are you doing, Jennifer? I didn't click those fucking stairs. Oh my god. They could have fixed the most aggravating part about this game, and they didn't. You know, this is why I'm like, I'm not gonna pay $20 for this fucking game. And yes, these stairs are the most one of the most aggravating things about this fucking game. Wow, I can't believe they didn't. Like, even when Scissor Man is chasing you, I don't think she even runs down them. She just slowly walks down them. Love of fucking Christ. Yeah, that's why I waited for this to be on sale, because like I found this like highly questionable when they released it. So they put like a fucking 2-minute anime introduction into it, and I'm like, wow, that is not a real selling point for me. You know, so many people have just downloaded this game throughout the years and emulated it because no one cares. The only real nice thing about it is the mouse. Well, I was saying, like, I found out that, and I mean, I should have known this. It was always weird to me. In the Clock Tower, okay, so let me try to straighten this out for you. This is Clock Tower, the first one. The sequel is technically called Clock Tower as well, because the sequel... Ooh, I don't remember that. The sequel was released in the United States and Japan, and the sequel is called Clock Tower. So that was the first time us as Americans saw Clock Tower, was when the sequel released. So in Japan, the sequel to Clock Tower, I believe, is just known as Clock Tower 2. To America, it's just called Clock Tower, and it's for the PlayStation. So according to the PlayStation sequel, Clock Tower, in the very beginning of the game, you see this rubber mask on a desk, and it says, oh, that was the mask of Scissor Man. And I just put it together after watching a video. So apparently, according to the lore of the sequel to Clock Tower, Bobby is actually wearing a mask in this game. Which, I don't know whether to believe that or not, but apparently he is. I always thought that was just his face. But we'll try to get a good look at it. I still think it's just his face, and I think, you know, listen, the guy who wrote Clock Towers, he's kind of weird. So he's gonna do weird shit, maybe forget things, I don't know. But I certainly think that this has been Bobby's face the whole time. Okay. What's the room I go into? Oh. That doesn't look like a mask. That looks like his skin. Same color as his legs and everything. Little bastard. Oh, she actually does run up the stairs when he's Oh, wow. Wow. They fixed it. How sweet of them. I guess it was the least they could do. Yeah. Okay, go, Jennifer. He's coming. Ugh. Better be open. Come on, be open, be open. Fucking A. Grab that stick. Come on, use the stick. Son of a bitch. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Kick him, kick him. What's the fucking button? Oh, fucking shut up. They clearly just didn't fix the annoying little fucking things. Like, I was trying to get in that door, and like it wouldn't open up to the, you know, the option to go in there. It's like specifically making me get it in like the little slightest hair, the sliver of a crack, you know, like just the most impossibly stupid angle. I have to position the cursor to make it turn into the box, and so I can go in there. They didn't even bother fucking fixing things like that. Like that's why I called bullshit on this. You know, like it's a game that has its obvious faults. You know, it's obviously flawed. You know, and if you're gonna charge people $20 fucking instead of putting some anime introduction in there, why don't you fix the shit that pisses people off? I understand you make Jennifer run up the stairs now, but only when Bobby's chasing her, it seems like. I can't run up the stairs when she's, you know, waltzing around through the fucking mansion, which everybody hates. Let's be real, everybody fucking hates that. At least I was really pissed off too because I thought it wasn't going to give me the option to like try to continue. I was gonna have to start all the way from the fucking beginning. Oh, please. The fucking... that filter. Ooh, I like that. Oh my god, are you serious? Yeah, I want to kill these fuckers. Okay, so I just had to sit through the entire beginning of this game again with its slow introduction, which they didn't even give you the option to skip through, which isn't voiced over either. You know, that's why I'm like, this game is kind of a ripoff, but you know, you can put it into CRT, you can use a mouse, you know, like there's little things that are kind of tempting, but not really. So if you're watching this just to kind of get an idea of it, don't pay $20 for this. Certainly do not pay the $20 they're asking for. It is not worth it. I mean, it's Capcom. Capcom's the ones who published this, I guess. Released it, I don't know. Reintroduced it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still a wonderful game, but like, you can just emulate this. But anyways, I accidentally hit the new game button, so it's making me, it reset everything, you know. Oh, fuck. Hide. Oh. I don't know. You gotta be very careful when you die. Because when you get back to the screen, you gotta be very careful to not click more than once. So I clicked once. If you click twice, you're fucked. It's gonna hit that game start button. And then you're gonna have to do all that dog shit all over again. And clicking, when you're supposed to use the keyboard, why are they having you click? Shouldn't I hit the enter key? The enter key doesn't do anything. This doesn't make sense to me. Guess we're going this way. Come on, Jennifer. Can I go out that door yet? Something's stuck behind the door. Now, I think it's possible, too, that if you just keep running, you eventually lose him. Shit. The door is... Fuck's sake. Where are the controls? Like, I know it's like... Because I can actually fight him off, but I... I can't... Nothing I can do in here. I've never had such a hard time getting away from him. Seriously, nothing? Okay, I know what to do. The oldest trick in the book. Everyone knows this one. The easiest way to escape this little bastard. The easiest and dumbest trick in the book. I guess it's too dark for him to see her up there or something. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't remember that. I do not remember that. I hit him with the fucking shovel? I think I can. What the fuck? Oh, please, come on. I thought I just fucking was able to fucking possibly outrun him. I'm gonna do the only other thing I know to do. This room, isn't it? Yes. And if he jumps on that fucking bed and stabs through it, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. Forgot about that fucking bird. Did they just like make like this game harder or something? I don't remember being this fucking. It's like I used to just get away from him, like in a split second, I would get away from him. Now he's just like he won't leave me alone. Oh, for fuck's sake, I can't go out that way. God, doesn't he just get fucking? Doesn't he just like get petered out or something? Just like fucking. Tired of chasing me? Why'd she stop? For fuck's sake. Come on, go away, dude. It's the mouse. Maybe the mouse. For fuck's sake. There's nothing that way? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. I have to look something up real quick because it's I gotta learn those controls to fight them off. Like I know it's not like a big deal in this game, like you can only do it so many times, but like, I think what happens, I think from what I recall, is like if you press the right button X amount of times, she'll like knock him over and then like run away. When she's like cornered and shit, like I am right now. Oh, well, it looks like the panic. Wait, what? Panic. Use a dedicated panic button. Usually a configurable key to escape danger. Well, it never gave me the option to configure that key. What the fuck does that mean? Holy shit. Were they fucking high when they made this? Like what's the dedicated panic button? See here. I mean, I can plug my controller in, but God's sake, I don't want to exert any more energy just over the stupidity of this game. Oh God. Okay. I don't know if it's because they ported it over or what, but like, holy shit, this is like a terrible fucking port. The only reason this has good reviews on Steam is because it's Clock Tower. It's not because they redid it. It's because it's Clock Tower. That's the only reason. Well, I guess he's just gonna kill me because no one wants to give me the controls, and it might be the X key. I don't think so. Not the X key. You know, and like, this game's not giving me the option to pull up the menu, so. Oh man, I've died, I think a grand total of 6 or 7 times now. That's a first. I remember the first time I played this with the Japanese translation, no English. I got past him within like the second try. I don't know what it is this time. They made the game dumber. They totally made it dumber. So now I have to go through that door. The mouse, I'm gonna tell you something, like, one of the biggest selling points of this was the ability to use, oh, are you serious? The ability to, well, I'm gonna die again, so. The ability to use the mouse was one of the selling points of this. And it's not even that great. It's actually pretty terrible. So, like, 9 out of the 10 things that made me buy this are all fucking terrible. They're all fucking terrible. So like, this is a total fucking, so far. I mean, along the way I might warm up to it, but right now I am just like so enraged by everything that's going on right now. Like, every little fucking thing. I'm probably gonna have to restart the game again because I'm not finding, because right now I'm cornered. At least I think I am. I don't know if I can go out this door without bumping into him in some capacity. Because the only way I'm gonna get around him is, you know, like, using that panic button. For fuck's sake. Yeah, the mouse is not even good. It's terrible. I still have major problems highlighting objects. You had a much easier time highlighting them with the controller, to be perfectly honest. Like, God, like I said, the only reason this got positive reviews, at least in my estimation, is because it's Clock Tower. It's not because they did a good job with it. You see, I'm having... Oh. On. And... yeah, now I'm completely fucked. Yeah, I have to restart this fucking game. I have to go back to everything. You see, because it won't fucking... yeah, what a piece of shit. Capcom made their money off it, though. They can use it to fund their next Resident Evil game. No, I need it to fucking quit. I need to, like, go all the way back so you can show me things. Okay, so back. It's so weird because in this menu, it has you use the enter key to, you know, to confirm things. Okay, so rewind. It's not letting me click, so as soon as we get to the next part, we start clicking. Okay. G, G is the fucking panic button? I had to go through all that just for you to tell me that it's fucking G? God. And so now I have to go through that long, unskippable introduction again, unless it gives me the option to continue. Nope, and it doesn't. Well, I guess I can do the quick start. Does that get me through all the bullshit? All the bullshit I don't want to go through? Okay, it does. Thank you. That's one good thing. Good lord. Bastard. But no, I like, so far, I am just fuming with absolute hatred and resentments. You know, like, how could they? I mean, I can easily see how they could do this. I can easily see that. I can easily see why a company, because this isn't Human Entertainment. This was Capcom. This is Capcom's doing. It's Capcom. It says that when you start the game up, the Capcom logo appears, like the first or second logo. Let's see if that panic button works. Weird. Usually a hand comes out and starts choking you. What is that? We gotta take care of this fucking parrot. This bird can, like, actually kill you. Grab the blanket, Jennifer. Are you gonna grab it? I don't think there's a save option. Is there a save option in this game? I think you gotta do it the first time around, ain't it? I don't think there's a save option. Little bird can't do anything. Man, you gave me a real fucking headache. Let's go searching. Piece of shit's out of the way. A little monster. In case you haven't noticed, main character Jennifer is inspired by Jennifer Connelly. It was in one of Dario Argento's films. One of her earlier roles, she was in one of his movies, and that's like Dario Argento's like the big inspiration. Which is why you have like hands coming out of mirrors and stuff like that, just really random surreal things. And I believe there is like a Dario Argento movie. Like there's a little demonic child in like a schoolboy uniform that's like killing people. But it's also based off of a slasher film. I can't remember what it's called, but it's about this dude who gets burnt at a summer camp. And he uses a pair of scissors to kill people. Or gardening shears or something. I can't remember. I don't think we need to be in here. Alright. Jennifer. What's in here anyways? I think I can vaguely recall something gross in here. Tiny. It's Joe's apartment. Alright, get out of here. Gotta go. Those bucket things. Come on, run, child. Run. How stressed out she is. Okay. Oh, Jesus. This is just when I thought I got fucking rid of you. Come on, Jennifer. Gotta make up your mind about these things, you know. We gotta. Oh my god. We got a demonic little demon. What was that all about? No, I remember something where jump behind this, but like, what is this all about? Like, Yes, jump behind it. Oh, push the box. Come on, I not time for this shit. I don't remember it being so stupid hard. Like, this is stupid hard. Oh my god. You see, they really didn't, like, improve the mouse controlled movement. I mean, cursor controlled movement. I mean, it was always junk. Always fucking junk. What they need to do is they need to do a straight up remake of this game. Like, and there's developers, you know, who have taken up the gauntlet on that, but I don't know. Like, the remake I envision is never the remake others envision. Like, a lot of people try to recreate the side-scrolling element to it, and I mean, I can get down with that, but it has to be done correctly. And I don't think, I mean, there is a developer out there who's currently is working. Oh, fuck. He's working on doing in the same side-scrolling format, and before him, there was another cat out there who was remaking Clock Tower, but he did such a good job with what he was presenting to the world. Like, he was making it through RPG Maker of everything, and I was really invested in it. I wanted this game to come out. He caught the attention of like a bigger developer, like a AAA developer, maybe somewhat AAA. And they basically said, "Hey, we like what you're doing. Why don't you come work for us?" And he's like, "Okay." And so he fucking worked for them. Then he abandoned the project, which was a huge fucking buzzkill to everybody. You know, people really like what he was doing. I totally got down with it. Hopefully he doesn't come through the fucking ceiling again. Sounds like he's gone. Thank the fucking Lord. Now, right now, I can get into that car and actually beat the game. But I'll get a bad ending. I don't want to have to restart everything over again. So... box or something. But yeah, he abandoned it, and he abandoned it, and he actually developed the called Remothered or Mothered. Basically, a horror title similar to Clock Tower, where you run and hide. But like, it wasn't anything special. You know, what he was originally working on was special. You know, like it, but when you get offered a job like that, yeah, you're gonna take up the job. You know, like you're gonna take up he took up the job. So I understand why he made that choice. And I'm not gonna say I wish that didn't happen, because if that didn't happen, he'd still probably be some, you know, poor developer out there making a game in RPG Maker. Sure, he may have released it and everything, but you know, he didn't get to enjoy the fruits of like having, you know, this the fruits of labor when it comes to working for a AAA developer. He wouldn't have been able to enjoy that. Now, I'm not that selfish of a person where I'm like, I wanted that game so badly that I would have been willing to not let him have that as a result of his work. But what I am saying is, I wish he would have just, yeah, you can work for this AAA developer, but why did you abandon the game? Like, why couldn't you just come back to it, you know, at some point? You know, I wish he would have done that. Okay, she's supposed to push that fucking box, I swear. Broken dishes, looks like hasn't been used. Okay. Got the pesticide. Yeah, I really just so he got onto that Mothered game, and like I said, it was nothing special, at least from what I saw. Can't remember what that's about, but yeah, that's that. So what I really liked though about that game he was making was it had a really good sort of artistic, visual, sort of captivating sense of itself that really drew me in. It was taking the original Clock Tower, and putting its own twist on it, of course, which I was a little skeptical towards, but I ultimately liked what he was doing with it. Because I still feel like in many ways the original Clock Tower was made within the scope of the Super Nintendo, so there was a lot of limitations both with the technological capability and its storyline and what you can and would be willing to do with it. Like, this is not a long game. Oh. Like, I don't think there was many opportunities to really expand with this. Like, if you play the Clock Tower for the PlayStation, it's like endless with, like, in comparison to like all of the details of the background and the lore to it. Whereas this is just pretty basic. There's still quite a bit of storytelling and lore to this one, but it's compared to the PlayStation, very minuscule. So let's see here. Come on, no, Jennifer, could you, for fuck's sake. But yeah, like Clock Tower, the Clock Tower for the PlayStation 1 is notorious for, you know, some people think that was an unnecessary sequel. The graphics were janky, but there was a real strong creepiness to them. Despite being oh, Jennifer, come on. Why couldn't they just include a cancellation button? honestly, there's nothing special about this game. I mean, this remaster, there's nothing really special about it. The game, yes. The remaster, no. But the one for PlayStation, Clock Tower, I know it's confusing. People thought it was unnecessary. The direction they took Scissor Man was really weird. He was scary, but he was also, I'm going to say, a very ambiguous character. The end result of Scissor Man was very, very, very ambiguous. There's a key at the bottom. Yeah, I got the gold key. Yeah, Scissor Man was super ambiguous. Super ambiguous. There were a couple cool things about it. You could play as two different characters. You'd play either as Jennifer or you'd play as Helen, her guardian. And well, I mean, Jennifer, you play as this Jennifer, the one, it's the sequel, she survives, you know, yada yada. But like, he just keeps going for that light switch, you know. I want you to leave the fucking room. Oh my god. So that's the light switch. Jesus. But there's like so many things with the Clock Tower on the PS1 that just doesn't line up. Like I was saying earlier, like how they said Bobby Barrows was wearing a mask. And in that introduction video, the anime video we saw, you saw Scissor Man, little Bobby Barrows, and he didn't seem to be wearing a mask. So I don't know. The Clock Tower for PlayStation is a little weird, a little discombobulated. The canosity is kind of all over the place. But one of the funniest things is, in the sequel, Jennifer is like a 15-year-old girl. In this one, I think she's like about maybe 13. I think she's like 13 or something. The next one takes place a year or 2 years after this one. The 15-year-old girl. And there's this reporter in the game. So Clock Tower takes place, the PlayStation one takes place in Norway. Now, mind you, the age of consent in Norway is 16, but still. Jennifer's only 15 in that game. There's this news reporter. I think his name is Nolan. Everyone talks about this. It's the most contentious subject of the game. His name is Nolan, and he's like 25 or 26. And throughout the whole game, like, he's basically Jennifer's love interest. And like within the first act of the game, he's asking Jennifer out on a date, this 25-year-old, 26-year-old man. And like they're being like so kosher about it, like it's not a big deal, you know, like it's just this normal thing. I don't know if the director, you know, was paying, it feels like he wasn't paying attention. That's what it honestly feels like he wasn't paying attention. And at the end of the game, they like, you know, everything, the happy ending, they share a kiss. So it's really weird, you know. It's just like people joke about it all the time, like how immediately after the game, Nolan is obviously arrested and put into jail for, you know, like assaulting a minor. That's a joke, though. But I always include it in my canon of my personal Clock Tower canon is that Nolan immediately goes to prison after the events of the PS1 Clock Tower game. He immediately goes to prison. Because there's you exit the castle and there's like ambulances and news reporters all around you, like paramedics, police, and they obviously see Nolan kissing this 15-year-old girl. That one of them has got to know that this is like a young child and he's this like creepy 25-year-old man. But he's really like in the game, he's like this sort of like Ken doll sort of character. You know, so that's why I'm like, I don't know if the director was paying attention. You know, I don't know if he was, you know, like really like it, because that's what it feels like. It feels like he wrote the character. He either forgot to make Jennifer like 18, or he was like going to make the character. Well, the age of consent in Norway at the time was like 16. People always bring this up when they talk about the game. So it just feels like he forgot to make the Nolan like younger. Oh shit. Or forgot to make Jennifer older. I don't know, but it's a silly thing. Oh, and there's nothing over there. Fuck. Hopefully he's downstairs. Got a feeling he isn't. Oh, well, maybe he is. Use the key. Use the key. Oh. Not the ham. Oh, did he leave? Good, he left. Wait here until he goes. I think he's gone. I think he left the building. Okay. I thought he would have just left. Come. Why are you doing that? Oh, these controls are so infuriating. Of course he kills her. Oh my god. I mean, if you want to play this game on a console, that is literally the only the only damn reason that you shell out $20 for this. It really feels like Capcom, they knew exactly what they were doing. As a matter of fact, they were so good at it that they didn't bother wasting any time or energy on doing the things that people want. You know, the things that people really wanted. They didn't waste any time, any resources, energy, money, nothing. Guess that was a little smart on their part. Because you gotta remember, Capcom's not the original developer, so not by a long shot. They bought the rights to Clock Tower after the second game. Now, I mean the third game, like seriously, like, okay, so there's Clock Tower for the Super Nintendo, then there's Clock Tower for the PlayStation. And then there's Clock Tower 2, which is also for the PlayStation. It gets extremely weird. So, Capcom bought the rights after Clock Tower 2 for the PlayStation. I just have a sneaking suspicion they made this like way harder than it should be. Like, I'm getting really tired of running from him, because it's giving me like very little options. Because like if I go in that room, he's just to come through the door the moment I go through the bed. Oh, for God's sake. So I think that means he saw me, and that means he's gonna come back. He's gonna jump through the ceiling. Oh, good. Thank God. Can't handle another fucking minute of him. Yeah, but there's Clock Tower 3 and Capcom. Because at that point, Capcom had the rights to the series, and Capcom fucked it up. More or less. Did she actually take that fucking key? Or did she just, when I was in that kitchen, did she just look at it and say, oh, there's a key? Or did she actually fucking take the key? Because I don't see it in my inventory. I see the ham. Did something with that key. I don't know where she put it, but she put it somewhere. Where you're hiding that key, but don't matter to me. All I know is that I grabbed that key. Should have it. I don't care where it is. Just open the fucking door, please and thank you. Whatever door I am looking for, just fucking open it. Oh, down here, some shit. Stupid mindless shit. Oh well, let's just... Courtyard. I think I'm supposed to trigger a cutscene. Or not. Let me check. Eh. Wow. Look at that. That's why they call it rewind. Fast forward. So stupid. I don't get it. Yes, but Clock Tower 3 is stupid. I mean, it's actually good, but it's also when you compare it to your, you know, original Clock Tower series, the one not developed by Capcom, it's stupid. It's still a good game in its own right, but it's pretty fucking stupid. Okay, finally. Miss Mary. You're okay, Jennifer. Miss Mary, the girls. They're... I know. It's okay, Jennifer. Have a little drinky. Take a swig. It'll calm you down. Little buzz, too. Oof. That was quick. Those were some super roofies, huh? The super roofies, where am I? You're alone with me now. Something to eat. Okay. That's... Oh. Gross. So he ate me. I'll give you something to tide you over. Look. Here you go. Excuse me. Who are you? Rose. Barrows? So you're the hee. Watching you right now. What? It's watching you from the cradle under the star. The cradle under the star. Out of here. Hey, it's you. Tomboy. Jennifer, you're still alive. Boat. Hang on, I'll open the door now. Latte? Is that her name? Latte? I'm glad you're okay. We should get out of here before Miss Mary comes back. What do you mean? We've got to hurry, Jennifer. I heard a voice from outside. You girls are such troublemakers. Jennifer, wait for me right there. You need to be punished. Okay. Doesn't she take the gun? So stupid. There's a hole in the wall. It looks like it could collapse at any moment. Why don't you crawl through it? He's gonna pop out of that fucking pool. I got a feeling he's going to. Okay, good. Still in there? Did she run off? Big shed. Not looking at Jennifer anymore. uh Breather. have to get access to the second floor. I mean, not just the foyer, but like, hallways, and phone keeps ringing and it's driving me nuts. I think it just keeps going. But maybe the key is back in. That's the room I unlocked. Telephone wire has been cut. Calling. Get out of here. I got the silver key. No, don't. Come on. God damn it. Wish they had the fast forward. They got the rewind, but no fast forward. But yeah, Clock Tower 3. What does this fucking key unlock? Clock Tower 3 is, it pivots from the original canon in this series. So it's no longer about Scissor Man. Or the Barrows. I think Clock Tower Ghost Head pivots from, well, yes, that's where the pivot from the main canon begins. Because in Clock Tower for the PlayStation, you end up killing Scissor Man forever. So when Ghost Head came out, I guess they had a new director or a new writer. So he basically came up with, you know, new characters. But I think he incorporated like the Barrows family. But not Scissor Man or anything like that. I think he incorporated some of the family members. But not to like it too huge of an extent, but just enough to you know, kind of like give him a good tilt of the hat. Nothing too grandiose or special. So all that said, that's when the series truly began to kind of like tip away from the Scissor Man origin. So by the time the third one came out, they were completely in their own realm to do what they wanted to creatively. And I don't think they saw much creative use in retaining the original story with the original canon with you know, Jennifer, Danny Barrows, Bobby Barrows. They didn't see any use in it, so they got rid of the characters and invented a new storyline, which was like, I guess it was kind of like this quasi fucking time travel shit, or going through dimensions. I can't remember, or you were like living through someone's memories. It wasn't bad, but it did not feel at all like a Clock Tower game. What it did was it took the idea that Clock Tower was the progenitor for. If you can't tell what that is, Clock Tower is the OG. Clock Tower is the game that started the whole run and hide from the monster with no abilities to fight back. They started that. This was the game that started that. I can't think of any other game out there that did this. So Capcom took that and ran with it with Clock Tower 3, and they included the monsters, but they were not scary. They talked, and that was the worst part about them. Was there's 3 stalkers in the game. Oh shit. And all of them talked, so it gave them this sense of humanity that really did not evoke any sense of fear. I just want to get rid of him. Yeah, leave. You see, the most Scissor Man does in this game is laugh. That's the most he does. And I mean, that's like, I was really like waiting for Clock Tower 3. You know, when I saw the previews for it, I'm like, hey, this, you know, looks pretty cool. So I was really waiting for it. And I saw the monsters, or the stalkers, whatever you want to call them, and they were scary looking. And then as soon as I loaded the game up and began playing, and I got to the first stalker, and he started talking. And mind you, he sounds so stupid when he talks. Like he sounds like he's got like, he sounds like an idiot, okay? Like I don't want to use the R word, but the R word, but that's what he sounds like. And like, so immediately any sense of fear is just like, you're looking at him like, really? This is, and you're like so disappointed, you know? So, cause he comes off as this fucking moron. So that's the first thing Clock Tower 3 did wrong, in my opinion. Was it gave the stalkers that sense of humanity. And, all of them talked. The coolest one was also like the least of the scariest ones. And he was like, ooh, he was like a pale, sort of like Native American looking dude with these like tribal tattoos.